If you're thinking about buying that new iPhone, let's talk about how to get HMRC to pay for some of it. If you're buying a new phone for your business, there's often tax relief available. And depending whether you're a limited company owner or a sole trader or a partner, it's slightly different, so let me explain. If you're a limited company, you're going to need to make sure, firstly, that the contract is in the company's name. This is really important. Once you've done that, you can actually then provide it to yourself tax-free. And then, as I'll explain in a sec, the company will generally be able to get 100% upfront tax relief on the cost. Even better, if the company only provides you this one phone, it doesn't actually matter how much you use it privately. There's actually an exemption that makes it tax-free regardless. So that sounds pretty cool, but what about if you're a sole trader or a partner? Then it's very slightly different. In some ways it's easier because in general the cost is going to be allowable if it's for your business. But if there's any real personal use of the phone, you've got to kind of disallow a fair proportion when it comes to filling out your tax return. But in both cases, if you were to buy the phone outright, there is often some upfront tax relief. And the way that relief works is either by something known as capital allowances, and this is the main thing you'd use if you're a limited company. These capital allowances are all sorted out in your company's tax return, so it's likely your accountant's going to deal with that. Or if you're a sole trader who fills out their tax return using what's known as the cash basis, and that's a whole other video, it will be generally an expense. It just goes in the box on your tax return with any other expenses. As a side note, if you're lucky enough to be VAT registered, you can likely claim the VAT back on it as well. So if you do need one, and you can get hold of one when they come out, it could be a pretty tax efficient purchase. So then the only question is what you're going for, Air, Pro or Standard?